Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a process video for the wild hair kits. I'm doing a scrapbook layout. That's the photo I thought I was going to use, but then I realized it was not really like the right vibes for what this kit was. Like it just didn't really fit. I thought it would because it's kind of fallish colors in the photo, but I ended up picking it from actually two photos. So this is the cut file for November for the wild hair kits. And if you get a deluxe kit, it'll come in your kit. If you get a petite kit, you have to request it because it's a smaller kit. You pay less money, all that stuff. Makes sense. And one of the papers I got in my kit was this beautiful Pink Fresh Studio paper. And I've seen a lot of people make gorgeous layouts with this little wreath thing. So I fussy cut it from that paper and I didn't do a great job, but I think it looks fine. These are the pictures that I do end up using. And so just to give you background, every year on our anniversary, I take photos in my wedding dress and we take photos together and with my cat and stuff like that. So that's what these photos are from. I cut one a little bit smaller than the other. Yeah, so I layered the cut file with this wreath and I'm going to put it down on the page. And I've seen so many beautiful layouts with this piece and, you know, I thought I'd be able to make something as beautiful and I think it looks nice in the end. But I think I just had these like high expectations in my mind for exactly what it should look like and it wasn't really like my style. And of course, I don't always do 12 by 12, so 12 by 12 layout, that kind of made it more challenging for me as well. But in the end, I think it turns out well. It just was quite the process to get there. I hope this isn't going too fast for you. I sped it up times 3, so, like 300%, I guess you could say, but yeah. So it's a little bit faster than I normally do. Usually try to do between 2 and 3. But yeah, I think it should be okay because I do like fiddle a lot with things and change things and it was just it was interesting. But you know what? It's done now and I think it looks really pretty and I'm glad I got these pictures documented. I'm almost done an album and I just kind of want to move on to the next album because this one's getting full and there are just some photos in my album closer to the beginning because I do chronological order and they haven't been scrapped yet and I just kind of want to get them scrapped so I can move on to the next album, but that's all right. I'll get to it eventually, I'm sure. Just doing the last couple photos of the album and I'm sure it'll be done before I know it. With all this wonderful product, I'm sure it will be. I got this gorgeous ephemera pack from the wild hair kits from Pink Fresh Studio that goes with a lot of the papers I got, and I just love it. I think it's really, really cute. So I'm going to use a lot of pieces from that in my layout. I'm going to put the pictures up on foam. I think that looks a lot better, a lot more sharp, and like just really adds to the layout. And I'm just trying to figure out how I should layer these photos and if the bigger one should be on top of the smaller one or vice versa, which way it should go. And what I'm going to do is put some of these foam squares on top of the leaves. It doesn't really make a huge difference. I mean, it's going in the album anyway, so it'll be kind of flat, but I thought it might help a little bit. And I am going to get out some mixed media products. Well, just watercolor. So not really mixed media, but I'm going to get out some of my Jane Davenport watercolors because the background was just feeling too white. And usually I can do that, but when it's a 12 by 12 paper, it's just like, I don't know. There's something about 12 by 12 that's just too much for me. Too much space to work with. I at least had 2 photos for this one, so it made it a little bit easier for my brain. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I'm putting the photos at the bottom left because there was a little bit of a space where the wreath broke a little bit, so it didn't connect properly. So I'm going to put my photos on top of that space so you don't notice it. And I think that works out just fine. And I take this frame apart so that I can adjust it to how it'll work for me. And yeah. There was, you probably saw in the beginning, there was a lot of background stuff going on in that photo with like pictures in the background and stuff. And I really like to get rid of that background nonsense that you don't really need because I think it sometimes can be a little bit distracting. So that's why I cut the photos so small, to get rid of that, which I probably could have done in like some kind of editing software, but I didn't. So yeah, now I'm doing that watercolor background. I didn't do any gesso on this paper. This is just regular white cardstock. Because I just didn't know that I was going to do mixed media, but I do such little work on it that it's no big deal. It doesn't warp. I think it spreads fine, the watercolor, because sometimes it will just like really sop up really fast and just not like look very nice. But I think it looks pretty good the way it turned out. I'm not too upset about that. I was able to kind of match the colors that are in the wreath. I tried to get the purple and the blue and the yellow. And of course, like mixed media always goes, a lot of it's covered up, but I'm glad I did it, and I think it did enhance the layout. I feel like it did. If you want to see my unboxing for this this month's box, I'll put the description, or I'll put I'll put the link in the description. There we go. Below, and you can watch that video. I got a lot of Pink Fresh Studio with some other newer collections mixed in, very fall like and lovely. I love it so much. It's a really beautiful kit. In one sense, it's like kind of too bad that Christmas is next month, next month. Sorry, I'm recording this in October, so it threw me off a bit. But kind of sucks because I want to get Christmas stuff in my next kit, but also I want more of this kind of fall, beautiful kind of kit. But maybe in January I'll ask for more of this stuff in my kit. If you don't know what the Wild Hare Kits is, it is a scrapbook or crafty paper crafting box that gets sent to you. You fill out a style profile, and she'll send you a beautiful kit that will be according to your style and what projects you're working on that you filled out in your style profile. So it's really awesome. You get a nice surprise every month, you don't have to get it every month. It's not a subscription kit. It's just whenever you order it. I get it every month. If I wasn't on the design team, I would still get it every month. It's so lovely. She knows your style. She figures out your style really well. If you include like an Instagram, address or whatever, she'll go there and look at your style and look at what kind of products you like to use and what brands you like to use, and she really is able to figure out what products are good for you for the month. And it's just a really good deal, and it's really exciting and really fun. I get so excited when I get my box every month. You have no idea. I always take a picture of myself with my box and send my husband a picture of me with my new kit because I get so excited. Yeah, I love it. I did get this washi tape, and I was trying to use it, but it was just too dark and bold for what this layout was. It just didn't quite fit in. It did help bring out like the darker colors in the photos, but I just don't think it did well for the layout in general. So I do end up taking that off. And now I'm trying to figure out a title. I was going to use those acrylic pieces from Bramble Fox that I got in my kit, but it just wasn't the right fit for this. Like I said, again, with going back to the tape, it was just a little too dark. So I decided to take that off, and I'm sure I'll use it in another project. This is my little tray of like wood veneer. The alphas that I got in this kit were kind of like, as you can see, they're wood and dipped in white. And so I wanted to add a little bit more wood into this layout. And I really, really like how that came out with the title. I feel like it brought everything together. And then adding the other wood veneer pieces, it really just completed the layout. And I was like, okay, this feels right. Yeah, so this is I was feeling really good about this. I do want to say I did add paint splatters after I was done filming everything, taking pictures. I add more like paint splatters in the white spots on the outside of the wreath. I don't think that's in the pictures, but yeah, just so you know. And this rainbow was just so cute. I didn't think to put it in, but then once I put it there, I was like, oh, I like that. Maybe I do keep the washi tape. Because now it's hidden, so now you can't really see it on the right side at least. Apparently I do maybe then. It's really gorgeous washi tape if you haven't seen my unboxing video yet. It's dark blue with florals. It's really pretty. Look at that. I did keep the washi tape after all. I know I kept changing my mind about it in my head, but there we go. So I'm happy with how the layout turned out in the end. It took me some time, but I think it looks really cute and really fun. So let me know what you think, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.